Hi, how's it going, guys? We're here talking some Penn State football. Well, we finally got a win. We finally got a win. It took 6 games, but got a win. And hey, it's over Michigan. It's not just some small opponent. We beat Michigan, which is this year not as good as saying maybe in previous years, but hey, it's a win over Michigan in the big house. And at the end of the day, that's what you need to do to make your program better. Beat teams like Michigan long term, it's I would say it's better than beating Indiana because of recruiting reasons. Indiana's good this year, but I don't expect Indiana to be a long term threat in the Big Ten East. They're kind of like I think of Minnesota was last year, where they were good and then they'll probably kind of fall back a little bit. I don't expect Minnesota to be consistently good long term. I consider Indiana to be the same thing, but I'm happy for them that they're doing well. Um, it's definitely an exciting season for him. But well, anyways, so yeah, it's definitely a good thing beating Michigan. And now I was seriously concerned about them going 0-9. Now I'm wondering if hey, can we go 4-5? And I don't even know if that would be good enough to make a bowl game or not. But so like because Michigan beat Rutgers and they almost beat Michigan State, and that makes me think, okay, so if Michigan did that to them, we should be able to at least have a solid chance of winning these next 2 games. And and then whatever the cross division game looks like, I would like to play Nebraska again. I think we can beat them. Um, I would like to play them again. But so yeah, I think we can go 4-5, and that might even be good enough to make a bowl game this year because the whole bowl game situation is kind of screwed up. Obviously, the 6 game mark, which is always kind of the thing to get to, is going to be different this year because there are less games being played. But um, it'd be interesting to see if we can win out. That if we can make a bowl game, we're certainly as far as fan prestige and program tradition. I'm sure if a bowl can snatch us up, they're gonna want to. But well, anyways, so yeah, from what I saw from this team, um, it just looked like they cared maybe a little bit more than they have in the past. Um, I thought the true freshman looked really good. Kevon Lee uh, played really well. He's a guy that's been really pleasantly surprising this season. He runs hard and he has some more speed than you would think he would too. He's a good hard runner and I'm happy for him. He kind of reminds me of Noah Kane a little bit. Him and Noah Kane are kind of similar styles at running back. Um, and I'm happy for him that he's getting some reps and he's doing well. Keziah Holmes got a little bit of time too. He's a guy that I expect over his next few years to do well, be a good running back option for us. Um, and then Parker Washington, who he's just really impressing his true freshman season. Um, he had I think 93 yards, I think 9 catches. So yeah, he's definitely impressing this season. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the true freshman. Redshirt freshman Brenton Strange is also getting a lot of time as well. I think Theo Johnson might have gotten the start at tight end, another true freshman. So it's just we got a lot of freshmen playing on offense right now, and we just won a game with them. And um, I think we have a lot of building blocks for the future in place. On the O line, you look at uh, some guys that are good enough maybe to consider leaving for the NFL draft, but I haven't seen consistent performances from the O line this year. It's made me think that any of these guys should be able to leave early, or if they do leave early, they won't be a very high pick. They would be risking getting undrafted, and so maybe you'll see the whole O line come back, or you could see 3 or 4 guys on the O line come back, um, which will be solid. Even if a guy or two leaves, I think we have enough depth to replace them, and there won't be too much of a drop off. And then hopefully there'll be improvement too. And on the defensive side of the ball, I only expect Shaka Tony and Jason Owe to leave early. Well, I mean, we'll see. There are always guys, it seems like, that leave early when I don't expect them to. But it's just you just need to look at it and say, okay, so if this guy is good enough to leave early, predict him to leave early, but then there's some guy who's not good enough that may want to, like Tyree Castro Fields is a guy that I feel like he's not good enough to leave early. He was considering it last year. I don't think he's really improved that much to make the NFL want him much more. So I don't see a reason why he should leave early. But we'll see. Next year's next year. We'll worry about that when this season ends. But so yeah, I'm encouraged. I'm looking forward to the rest of this season. I'm definitely looking forward to next year when hopefully everything's back to a relatively normal college football season. So, well, anyways, it feels good. It feels good to beat Michigan. It feels good to have a win. Hopefully that leads to more wins this season and some momentum heading into next year. Um, Finally, there's some confidence and pride back in this program that we haven't felt for a while, and I'm happy about it. All right, thank you guys. We are Penn State.